What's up, Internet? Welcome back to Blueprints. In the last episode, we had a little bit of trouble actually finding our way through. The actual previous run was abysmal, and the run before that was great, except we cut ourselves off right at the end with some locked doors. We had a lot of locks, and we got really fucked on that. That's okay though, because now we have a new day, we have a new run, and I feel optimistic about where this is going to lead us. Cool. So I know that I can open up the left and the bottom side as long as I get the right rooms for it. So maybe let's just try to start. Let's head that way. Pantry store. Let's go to storeroom. I think that's a good way to start. Get some resources right in the way. 2 keys and a gem. It's weird. The first time I entered this room, I feel like I got a ton of stuff, and this I only get the bare minimum every time, I feel like. Interesting. Battery pack with the code check. That's cool. Parlor. Parlor could be nice, actually. Let's do the parlor. And then how about this side? That doesn't affect this much. So let's go this way. Drawing room security. Spare bedroom. Do I really want to spend... Do I need security is really the idea right now. Ooh, I don't know. Because I could turn the frequency of the doors with the key card down to low for now. Let's do it. Let's do security. I feel like that's going to help us, but I'm not going to go that way yet. I'm going to go this way. Hopefully we can find a key card in the process of going through this. Okay. There are 2 false statements. A box with a false statement is empty. That's maybe true. This box is empty. Oh shit. Okay, so if it's true, if this is the true one, that there are 2 false statements, that means one of the 2 boxes. If this is true, that means the one of these 2 boxes has the gems in them. And that this box isn't empty, which means that this is the one with the gems. So that could be possible. If this is true and the other 2 are false, a box with the false statement... Oh god, I'm getting confused now. Box with a false statement is empty. That is true. One of these 2 then is false. This box would be... This box is empty. If this is true, that this box is empty... That's false. I feel like whatever way it shakes, this has to be the right one. Am I crazy? There are 2 false statements. If that's true, these 2 are false. This box is full, and the box with whatever, that is correct. If this one's fake... If this one's false, that means a box with... If this one's lying, we discount what it says because it could go either way. It could say that a box with a true statement is empty or a box with a false statement is full, which I guess is the same thing. But if that's the true one, though, that a box with a false statement is empty, there are 2 false statements. If that one's true or false... I feel like this one always has to be it. Oh, I messed it up. First one down. First one I'm fucked up. That's okay. I rushed through that one a little bit. Nook. Den. Let's get those gems. Okay. Let's go this way. Closet. Pantry. Courtyard. Courtyard we shouldn't waste on. Pantry is nice. Closet probably is actually what we want right now, but it leads us to only having one option here. But let's do it. Oh, there's our... I'm glad we did that. Okay, so electronic key card and a key. This is great, because now that means we can turn up the security with the electronic doors. Cool. Okay, so key card system. Let's say security level high. Change offline mode. Unlocked. Why not? And great. Okay, so now... Is there anything else in the room? Doesn't look like it. Okay, so let's go this way first. You're more likely to draw red rooms. I don't really want that. I feel like observatory is my best option here. I'm out of gems, though. Okay, we'll take that. We'll take those. Let's go... Let's do a little browse. Doesn't look like any gems are around. Let's keep going. The West Wing Hall would be nice. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, we'll avoid that door for a second. Let's keep just going north. The Nook. Oh, this puts me in... Oh, maybe not. Actually, Chapel is ideal, I think, but Nook gets me something. Chapel. Chapel's usually locked, too, now that I think about it. We'll take the keys. Spare bedroom. Leads right into the foundation. Courtyard. Pantry. Let's go with spare bedroom. And then let's head back for a second. Because this room now can be kind of anything. Hallway. Gymnasium. Let's just make it gymnasium. Get that out of the pool, right? And then I want to now head outside. It seems like a crazy move, but I want to head outside now because I'm not going to be able to come back with enough steps later, I think. So let's do that now. We'll have 50... We have a little bit less than 50, I think, going back into the house. To where we were. Alright, what is it going to give us? Schoolhouse. That's actually interesting. We haven't seen what Schoolhouse does. Let's do it. Why not? Herbie. Oh, interesting. Herbie. Okay. Let's see what the classrooms do to us. Does that fuck with us, or does that help us? I wonder. Maybe it's lore. We'll take lore. That works, too. The extra 20 steps are working, too. Thank God we did that. Okay, so up we go. We can avoid the gymnasium entirely. No, that looked like a key. Okay. Okay, foundation. Ooh. Hello, rabbit's foot. We'll take that. Greater chance of fighting items. All right. Any items in here? Again, a lot of dig spots. Not a shovel in sight. Also okay. We can make it work. Classroom. But we don't have the ability to draft it, so that's okay. When drafting in Classroom, you may draw new floor plans one time for each draft room in your house. Okay, well, we can't get in there yet, so that's okay. Let's do the bedroom. Coin purse. I would love gems. Gem would help me out immensely right now. And it's my own fault. Ooh. Let's do the chapel. That's okay. Let's try not to make too many trips through it, though. Even though I'm getting a lot of money from it. Okay, here we go. This could be greenhouse. We could try to make a greenhouse here. Not if that happens. Let's see. Let's go this way. Okay, we have a one and done room below us. Utility closet, walk-in closet, which I so want. I mean, the only thing I can do is utility closet here. With no option for items, probably. Gymnasium with that I can then turn off. Let's go north. Yeah, let's go with the pantry. Banana. Door's locked. Billiard room. Library gets us more north. Let's go with the library. And we have another book now, right? We got some lore. Okay. And a coupon book. Okay. The history of Arindia. How much do I... Ooh, there's a lot there. Okay, hello. It is November 23rd. Is that true? Yes. Okay. I'm just trying to look at my notes. Okay. So, the Fern Aries Central Board of Education has been edited to conform to our department's standards, including the omission of sections deemed inaccurate or unsuitable for public dissemination. This could be a red guard thing, right? Yeah, I'm getting this weird, like, it feels like the world is like a normal world because we're so insulated from it. But I think because we're insulated from it, there's a lot of the stuff about this world we don't know. And I think that is actually really interesting because there's this whole idea of the Red Guard and some other stuff. Like, that could be, we could be living in like a weird police state, right? The name used to designate the realms of Eastern waters is no longer known to the average citizen of the elder generation. We must permit our leaders to enjoin us to abandon our past. Ajira. Most historians mark the beginning of the First Era, often known as Ajira, by the ascension of the first king Blank, whose name Horus would later grace the burgeoning township in which he was crowned. Horus was known before his coronation as a prominent merchant lord of considerable means and affluence, whose sway in the region made him the ideal candidate for the unification of the surrounding provinces. Regrettably, history is not always forthcoming, and the surviving records of those bygone days are mostly limited to trade agreements and sales receipts. Nevertheless, we can deduce from these ledgers that Horus had one aim: expansion. The territory spread forth from the heart of Horus, and by the end of the first century, the Blank, a new kingdom was born. Second Era. It was the fourth king who split the vast domain into 3 equal shares, 3 realms for his 3 children. To the eldest, he granted the fields and mountains of his great-grandfather, the middle province, the heartspring of the kingdom. The eldest accepted the gift, blah, 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 blah. To the youngest, he bestowed upon him the realm of Arch Ares, the land of the northern storms, a wild and untamed expanse which at the time was not as developed, but a good deal more vast than the eldest brother's lot. And to his middle child, his only daughter, he gifted her the southern region of Araja, a land steeped in tradition. Third Era. As the Second Era drew to a close, the 3 sovereign realms had achieved a period of remarkable progress and prosperity. Each of these distinct regions, ruled by their respective sibling monarchs, had blossomed, cultivating the bountiful resources of their lands, and developing a unique character and culture that set them apart from another. Despite their differences, the sibling monarchs managed to maintain friendly relations throughout their lives, and were known for their cooperation in matters of trade and transportation. The succeeding generations of the heirs continued that tradition, and the Third Era was defined by Blank. Commerce between the 3 realms further strengthening their bond, and laying the foundation for the promise of a prosperous and bright future. I'm also thinking about you could call people who own land lords. So that's something that's come up before. As the kingdom blank entered the Fourth Era, a different kind of ruler took the reins of power. King Desolates III was a king who often was seen drinking, a sight that shocked not only the gentry in the court, but the masses as well. What is this? Let's finish this page. Desolates was renowned as the king of blank. No one when he made the decision to move blank. Moving castle maybe. In court behind, or leaving castle and court behind. People were overjoyed by this choice, and those that viewed the king's conduct to be becoming of his common folk. These voices plant the seed which took root in the grand city of Fen. Here we go. Baron Sinclair, thank you so much for your cooperation with our department and this investigation. We know our presence is never convenient, especially for someone of your social status, so it means all the more that you're not only tolerant, but also willing to aid our efforts in getting this business done as quickly as possible. We are returning with this letter the book you lent us, though I must confess it was not as much help as I had hoped. I'd heard that your library of rare and restricted books was quite extensive, and I was told by a reliable source that if a first edition and uncensored copy of the history of Arindia could be found, it would likely be found within the Baron's own collection, but perhaps I was misinformed. Still, part of me thinks that you may have given me the censored copy as a jest, a taste, if you will, for the bureaucrat of their own medicine. And that if that is the case, then I say, well done, fair play. And perhaps on my next visit, we'll have a laugh about this after you've given me the actual manuscript. Interesting. Until then, Detective Bon Margle, Red Guard. After the passing of King Desolates III, the Fourth Era came to an abrupt end. Thankfully, the king died. On the very next day, the 6th of October, the Prince Learson of Fen declared himself the true monarch. This declaration was bolstered by a blank number of supporters due to the fact that Desolates IV shared blank little of his virtues. As the prospect of civil war seemed inevitable, the realm's regiments were hastily recalled from the frontiers to stamp out and put an end to the Fen insurrection. However, instead of restoring order, what ensued was a savage and merciless campaign against their own people. The gardens of Fen, once a center of splendor, were transformed into a battlefield as the cries of the innocent echoed through the city streets, stained in red. The brutality of the pacification of Fen did not go unnoticed by neighbors. As sympathy for the city surged, allies came forward to lend support. Among them was this general of the Northern Regiment, who, sickened by the barbaric actions of the other battalions, joined forces with Prince Learson to form a formidable army. Together, they leveraged their political influence and favors to persuade the nearby realms of Arch Ares and Nuance to join their cause. However, even with the tide turning in their favor, victory did not come easy. The War of the Fifth Era lasted 22 years and saw buried one in every 3 men. Prince Learson added himself another number to the casualties. However, even in death, he had won. Horus had fallen, and with it the realm. The black flags that had flown for 5 eras were burned, and in their place red banners were hoisted in honor of the fallen of Fen. The few remaining members of the former royal family fled in fear of their lives to the south, forever exiled. Oh, shit. Today, the realms inherited by the 3, Fen Ares, Arch Ares, and Araja, once again stand united as allies. Though the distance between our peoples has grown, our connection to this land remains as strong as ever. The spruce and birch that span across our realm serve as a constant reminder that we all share a common past. For this is, despite everything else, a land rich in history, a land of myth and wonder, a land that has sprung forth the greatest empire the world has ever seen, the land of our fathers, of our mothers, of our children. Blank. Interesting. There's a lot here. October 6th is the thing that's important here. I almost forgot we were doing this for a minute. Wow. Okay. Some lore. Some real lore. Deep lore. Study. Freezer. Commissary. Almost a dead end. Let's do the study. Because there is a safe here. Face ace. Smile mile viral craft raft. Yeah, so we've now figured this puzzle out for the most part. We just have a couple of remaining ones. Oh, shit. What is this? Do I have that room? That is E5. I do. That's the pantry. All right. Well, we got to go back anyway, so I guess we'll figure it out. 44 letters in the message. Face and ace. Unused paintings. Glove, love, sting. Crowd, crow. Groan, gown. Snack, sack. Yeah, I mean, we're very close to this. We have, again, 8 or so left before I can actually read the full message, but I think I get it. Now, the question is, can I crack this safe? If all of them are dates, what date could I put in this safe? Is it maybe even his death? So 1105? No. 110593. 11051993. No. Yeah, I don't know. I would love to know, trust me. The only thing that's here is... Yeah, it's the same thing. D8. King is on D8. It's the only, like, specific clue I'm seeing. Or queen, D8? Alright, well. Probably gonna kick myself later for that, but... Treasure map. This looks like the spot. Now to find something to dig with. Oh, shit, I need a shovel? Okay. Well, we gotta go through the chapel at least. Here we go. Chapel. I have plenty of money to go around, which is fine. Let's just really try to get some good stuff. Come on. Dining room. It's not bad, actually. Dining room ain't bad. Oh, here's that foundation lever again. But I've already seen and done that, so that's good. Classroom, billiard room, hallway. Hallway I'll take, I guess, because the others are not helpful. That's dead. Over here. Damn, I want to do so many of these. I just do not have the gems for them. Not getting the parlor really screwed us this run. Okay. Dark room is what we got to go with because we're stuck here otherwise. Do I have utility closet? I do. I could go back and turn it on. Let's do that so that way I don't accidentally screw up on my run here. Yep, just right here. I'm not going all the way with this one. I know that already, but at least I could try. Okay, so let's turn off gymnasium, turn on garage, turn on dark room. And do I have the key card? I do, so I could keep that on. Yep, okay. Alrighty then. Let's go this way first. Terrace. Green rooms don't cost gems to draft. I'll take that. I actually will take that. I get coins out of it. That's okay. Ooh, that is a road. I don't think we've seen the road on the east side. Huh. Oh, this is the west side. Never mind. Oh, interesting. And a big tree. Okay. Just check the room a little bit. Just make sure there's not something hiding on. Oh, broken lever. Okay. We're in a very different position now. Can I get the greenhouse? Oh, no, not the archives. Oh, no. Okay, yeah, I guess we're hamstrung by the archives as well. Here we go. Okay, we've seen all of this. Let's open... Let's do this way first. Billiard room. Furnace. I think we have to do billiard room. Alright. That's okay. Let's see what we get. Probably keys, but let's see. 9. 18 divided by 6 is 3. 12 minus 9 is 3. Times 10 is 30. Divided by 15 is 2. 10 minus 2 is 8. Times 10 is 80. Divided by 8 is 10. Nice. And keys. Okay. Northbound or eastbound? Let's go this way. Let's not go further than we have to. Coat check. Guest bedroom. God, this is brutal. Let's do coat check, actually, and I'm going to hold on to that for a second. Let's go up. Door's locked. That's fine. We got the keys for it. The commissary. I mean, let's just take a chance, right? What is this? The workshop. We'll take it. We'll take it. Okay. I want to go... Well, we have to walk in here to get the dining room. Yep. Okay. Now, we have a sledgehammer. There's an O in this room. Is that something we knew? We didn't. We did not know. Let's take a look. Boat and bat. Yeah, I mean, that's easy enough. So right now, though, I have O-U-N. So it's probably found. Okay. What do I got? Sledgehammer. Sledgehammer and broken lever? I'm probably not going to do much with the remain... Oh, coin person rabbit's foot. Yeah, let's do it. What does that do? Whoa, look at this thing. Doubles all the coins you find. A very lucky purse. Cool, okay. Up we go, I guess. I mean, I literally can't put those in, so... Guest bedroom. Okay, well, that's that. And there's, of course, a gem. Man, this game just does not want to give me resources when I need them. Part of me feels like I have to plan better, but the other part of me is like, what am I supposed to do? Now, is there anything I could do with the remainder? Oh, I could broken lever I could coat check the broken lever, right? So I could take the battery pack and check it for the broken lever, right? That's what I'm saying. Or the treasure map. That's funny. I feel like that's just going to be treasure. I'm getting the broken lever a lot, though. That's the one thing. But it is so important that when I do get it, I want to be able to have it. But here's the other thing. Is checking the broken lever, does that mean that I have to... It's not going to spawn if I don't put it in there? I feel like the battery pack actually is just better to put in. But the broken lever is more important. Let's put the broken lever in there. That's fine. And then I've done my out... Yeah. Okay. I don't even know where I'm at. Where am I at in this episode? Yeah, I feel like I should just run it back immediately. In this episode, let's just do another one. Because I don't know... Let's call it. Yeah, let's give myself another. Let's give ourselves another run. We got the schoolhouse, fun, respectable villa. Keep going. And we're getting close to day 20 and 21, which is a sale at the commissary, which we should keep in mind. Day 18. I'm also thinking if I get the pump room again, I might want to drain the reservoir instead of the fountain, because now I have a way to the fountain. Now I know what that is, right? There's a chance that I might want to do that. Let's see. Let us go forward. Nook, hallway, spare bedroom. Let's go with the nook. Okay, how about this way? Den, storeroom. I actually like the storeroom here. I just have to make my way around. But I don't think that's a bad thing. Alright, let's really not use gems unless we absolutely have to. Let's go around this way and see if I can make it. Closet, parlor. Okay. Parlor, though, gives me gems. I think we maybe just have to do that. Alright, let's just not make the mistake that we made the last time. Here we go. The white box does not have a statement. That is true. No matter what, that is true. So there is one true statement. This is false. The gems are in a box with a statement. That is false. So the gems are not in a box with a statement. Therefore, it's this one. That was easy. The game softballed it to me? Okay. I'll take it, though. Alright. To the left we go, and hopefully it doesn't stop us out immediately. Hallway is good. Let's do it. Hallway! With this, with this thing, I can't figure out. It's supposed to be an A. I know it's an A. I just don't know what it is. Pray? I don't know. Let's go to the left first. Bedroom, closet, commissary. Let's go with... Oh. Let's go with the bedroom. I want to try to draft... greenhouse. Oh, hello. Walk-in closet, 4 items. Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's worth it. That's worth the gem. Shoes. Okay. Yeah, because the chances of us getting the gems back is high, which is why it's good to do that. Okay, cool. Alright, now we have to draft something that goes directly forward, or else we're dead. Is that... did it just not do that? Oh my god, I can't believe this. Okay, well, we gotta draw again, because we have no other options. Spare bedroom it is! Okay. And we have 2 dice. Great. Okay, that was a good roll then. Okay, now we have a little bit more flexibility. Pantry, chapel. Yeah, I want to do chapel because I want to give us as many options as we can. Oh, okay, there's our foundation door. Let's see what happens if we go this way. Den. I'll take the den. Box. I had a feeling I was going to get one too. Okay, great. So open this up. Let's see what we get. More money and more... I'll take the dice, though, because the dice actually help us a lot. The dice, I don't think I fully appreciated how good the dice was. Commissary. I have money. The keys for the garage is good, except I would then lock myself there. Oh, this is hard. I'm trading a key for 3 keys for gems. I need to keep my options open. Let's do it. Okay, now let's go this way. Door's locked. That's fine. Closet. 2 items. Yeah, sure. Perfect. Okay, I don't know if I necessarily want to go all the way up right now. I think let's go back for a second. And let's go through foundation and see what I can get on this side. We're following the book's tips. I mean, we gotta be studious, right? Okay. The courtyard is probably the one we're gonna go with. Unless we redraw. I don't see a problem with courtyard, though. That's okay. Oh, and we have another box. Let's see, what do we get? What is that? The lockpick kit will occasionally be able to unlock some normal doors. Oh, cool. Okay. Occasionally is funny. All right. Cool. Up we go. Secret passage corridor. I feel like I want to do secret passage because then I can get the green ones. Special cost bypassed. Right, because there aren't enough. I need to be able to draft it to my right here. East Wing Hall. Yeah, let's do that. I'm feeling a vibe here. Hold on. Patio. Okay. I have a stretch of rooms that I could get if I take dark room here. Or I could redraw. Let's redraw. Master bedroom. I'm going to redraw again. I can't believe this, but I'm going to do it. Oh, damn it. Greater chance of finding items in green rooms. Let's do this. This may be crazy, but there it is. Okay, cool. We got a shovel. And we have a ton of dig spots. Old shoe. Ordinary key. Okay, okay. Maybe we can make our stuff back. Library, laboratory, pantry. All right, I think we have to take library here. Unfortunately, I think I can't spend all my gems. what remains? We've done Swimbird, we've done these two, we've done this one. Let's just do the Sightseer's Guide, I guess. Okay. So now we owe something up here. Lockpick kit. Do I use it? You don't seem to be able to pick this door's lock. Oh, so I could just keep trying to use it. That's interesting. Locksmith. I want to do the corridor. Fuck that. Let's go back to aquarium. I'm going on rogue mode on this one. Drawing room. I'm actually gonna take the drawing room on this one. Any items? Any at all? No. Okay, so let's go. Let's try to fill this little hole that we have here. The boudoir. I'll take the boudoir, actually, because even though despite it's not gonna lead me anywhere, that's fine. I take 2 gems out of it. 1. And then I get the second one. So 1, 2, 2, 5. Yeah, I wish I knew if all of these safes had a 4-digit code to unlock them. That's not necessarily confirmed, so I can't go off that as information. All right, drawing hall goes forward. Workshop, huh? I'm okay with workshop. It doesn't really do anything for me, except for maybe give me an item. Let's see. Battery pack. Oh, hello. This is a T. Oh, this is the one I needed. This is a T. Hello. Okay, so now this word is gates. What is the... What's the word that I need to... Or what's the... Why is it that way? So it's G-A-T-E-S, so it's gates. So right now it reads gates, 8 dates, crack 8 safes. Okay. So I really just don't know what this 2-letter word up here is. Because it's if something... I'm guessing it's found. If you found... small gates, 8 dates, crack 8 safes. I don't really know what that means, but we'll figure it out. What do we got here? Running shoes, shovel, plus battery pack. I don't really want to do that unless I have to, or feel like I'm out of other options, because the battery pack could help. Security, Great Hall. Let's go with security. It gives us options here. Do I go back around through the house now? Because that's now starting to waste steps. I'm going to say no. Okay. Let's go this way. Aha! We did it. Boiler room, huh? Let's do it. I'm curious how different it is. Okay, so the game saves our progress with it. That's awesome. Okay, great. So we want to go to the one to our right. Oh, I see, but this door is sealed. I wonder what happens if we go with this door. Let's open it. Oh, I should have used the lockpick kit. It's okay. Freezer. Let's redraw. cool. The dining room. I'll take the dining room. Because that actually automatically gives us... There, that's funny. That automatically gives us the right thing. And we have the... No, that's the... What we just drafted is the boiler room, right? Yeah. So we do get it. That's cool. Okay. We're somewhat doing the right thing. Let's try it. Hey, all right. Commissary, master bedroom. Oh no. Okay, let's do the commissary. And try to buy gems, I guess? Yeah. Okay, bought 2 gems. That works. And we are in a spot we have not gotten a letter for, so this should be a D. Plant, plan? So this would be a T? That's what I'm guessing. Plant and plan? With, without. So maybe it's saying that's with the letter, that's without the letter? So, if that's the case... Oh, maybe they're just fucking with it. Because these are always random, so I don't necessarily know if I trust that. Oh, but it says a T! It literally says a T in the chart. That's amazing. That's so funny. But I don't have a key card. So, okay, so that stopped me for now. I have 70 steps, though, so I'm good to traverse as I need to. I also don't have an outside room yet. Oh, shit, I did it again. The rumpus room. Oh, the laboratory. Wait, I want the laboratory. And I have a bottom one now. So if I can get... What do I want? If I can get the greenhouse, I can do it. Oh, that's going to be tough, but I could try. Is the chart the same? Yes, it is. Okay, so that answer will be the same. Oh, and I'm going to have to get the boiler room to pump power into here. So let's do that. Does this work, I wonder? No. How about here? Oh, but I can't get it in through the security. Hold on. Is that gonna work? Even though security doesn't necessarily open up to it, can I get it to work? Ah, no. That's annoying. Let's go to security room anyway. Right, now it's hallway doors are always unlocked. This is good, but now it requires 2. I need to roll pantry. I could get around it if I do mailroom. Let's try mailroom. Order placed. I'm actually trying to get to this room right now. Okay, so we placed an order. That's okay. maybe do I go all the way back to... What was the problem with corridor? Was that one of the locked doors? Let's try to go up to the West Wing Hall. Let's see if I can get some stuff that way. So I gotta go through aquarium. Right, and I have the shoes, so that should help me a little bit, right? Oh, and I can dig. I gotta remember that. I can dig. That's actually so important. Why didn't I remember that? Have I had any other rooms where I should be able to dig? I don't think so. Oh, the veranda for sure, though. Hold on. Actually, yeah, look at this. A turnip! Oh, no, I just didn't even look in that room. Okay, we gotta do that. Right, this is where I got the shovel. Okay. And... yeah, I'm feeling good about this. Let's do... keys for sale. Or we go with the dark room. I don't really even have the money to buy the anything in the locksmith thing. Maybe we just get the lavatory so we can get it out of our system here. That's probably for the best, right? Just get it out of the pool. That's honestly a strategy. Just kind of put things in a corner to make sure that I don't use it later when I need to like fill out the gaps. Okay. So there's some dig spots here too. Here we go. Coins. Brick. Okay, and I want to go to the chapel. Come on. And go north. Okay. The foyer, the billiard room, the pantry. Technically the billiard room is the best option. Okay, here we go. So 4. 17 minus 10 is 7. 12 minus 4 is 8 times 2 is 16. Divided by 16 is 1. 20 times 2 is 40. Divided by... it's going to be 1 again, isn't it? Yeah. Silver key. Leads to a room with many doors. Okay, we're going to hope this one can turn left. It cannot. It cannot. Well, we're gonna do gymnasium. Oh. Inventory, huh? Now, let's do the same strategy. Let's do gymnasium and let's just not walk in there. And that's another red room off our docket. Are we done with rooms? Oh, no. We have 2 more rooms we could draft. And the outside one. So let's go outside. Let's see what I can do. Maybe I can potentially get a key card. That would be the only thing I can see at this point. Yeah, I'm seeing the running shoe icon appearing. We're using that item well now. Okay. Trading post. Yeah, I mean, let's try. It should be the silver key. Metal detector, no. Battery pack. Magnifying glass. Shovel for car keys. Lockpick kit for vault key. Running shoes. Okay. None of those are really what I want right now. Shovel for car keys, huh? Maybe metal detector? Maybe that's better for us? Also, now, are there any other dig spots that are useful? I don't think out here, right? Oh, actually, by the secret garden has, not secret garden. The orchard has some dig spots. Let's see what's in over there. A nice casual stroll over to the orchard. I'm gonna call that the secret garden for a while. Okay, here we go. Oh, I thought it had dig spots. Well, okay. Thankfully, this run looks like I'm not going to run out of steps. So, because just due to the sheer amount of what I've put together here. Let's keep on going. Okay, back inside. What is our goal here? Okay, so parlor to storeroom is dead. So what can we do with this run? We have the boiler room, but that doesn't really help us because we didn't plan these rooms out very well. I have running shoes. Basically, it's just getting up through the commissary, but then that means that I need a key card. Is it the only open room otherwise? It looks like it. I'm going to just head back up there just in case. So I got to go this way. Cool. We've cleared out all the holes. Let's remember that there are more holes to dig up. Potentially. Drawing room. Actually, are there holes to dig up here too? No. Security. Mail room. Actually. Okay, back to boiler room. Dining room. We have the laboratory. So what the hell is the battery pack used for? Oh, it only provides juice to contraptions made to the workshop. So just a buff. I thought I had to put it in here. So I really need to put boiler room directly next to the laboratory, like for that to work, or at least in a row that makes sense. Through the doorways, huh? And the dining room cannot sustain that? No, it can. Look. Oh, does it not get piped out? Hold on, let's take a look at this again. So this room should get it, but then it stops because there's no. That's not ducts though. That's just the wall trimming, right? And then this is not getting it. Yeah. Yeah, that's frustrating. Okay. And then if you go back through the commissary, this room is locked down. Okay. Yep. Yeah, it's another run down. We did well though. This is a big one. I think I need to get the code check. I need to do the greenhouse, and I need to be able to get where that laboratory is. All the other stuff is arbitrary as far as I'm concerned. I don't know what the laboratory puzzle does. It would be nice to know, but that's if the stuff lines up for it. It feels like Boiler Room has stayed mostly on the top half of the map. Like it hasn't really appeared down here, obviously. But okay, I was stupid and didn't think about the battery pack. Let's actually, last thing we should do is just go back to the workshop and see what I could do with the battery pack then, because now I know I can use it and not have blasting consequences. Let's see, shovel battery pack works. I'm sure a metal detector. Well, metal detector battery pack doesn't even work. Metal detector lockpick? I'm curious about that, actually. Let's do it. Greater chance of picking high sensitivity locks. Okay. Oh, I wonder. Wait, hold on. How about shovel and battery pack? Oh, hello. Oh, and it requires something else. It's not the first time we've seen that. Okay, how about... I wonder... we can't pick the lock... of this, right? No. Not lockable, not pickable. All right, I'm calling it. I'm calling it a day. I feel good, but I'm just a little bit disappointed. I've been making a ton of progress the last couple of runs, but still feeling curious, I think is the best way to put it. Thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a like and subscribe if you want to see future episodes, and we'll see you in the next one.